Now finally, Lupita Nyong'o comes out this early morning on her Instagram page and pays tribute to Chadwick Boseman, who to many they had waited for long to see what response Lupita Nyong'o would give out. Going straight to her words, Lupita started off putting a picture of her and Boseman smiling. And she started off by saying, "I write these words from a place of hopelessness to honor a man who had great hope. I'm struggling to think and speak about my friend, Chadwick Boseman, in the past tense. It doesn't make sense. The news of his passing is a punch to my gut every morning. I'm aware that we are all mortal, but you come across some people in life that possesses an immortal energy that seem like they have existed before. These are exactly where they are supposed to be, always here. That seems ageless." Chadwick was one of those people. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, just go to the button below and click on it. Chadwick was a man who made the most of his time and somehow also managed to take his time. I didn't know him for a long time, but he had a profound effect on me in the time that I did. When we came together to make Black Panther, I remember being struck by his quiet, powerful presence. He had no airs about him, but there was a higher frequency that he seemed to operate from. You got the sense that he was fully present and always somehow fully aware of his things in the distant future. As a result, I noticed that Chadwick never seemed rushed. He commanded his time with ease, and he put in the work with all of us. He showed up to every rehearsal and training and showed day with his game face on. He set the bar high by working with a generosity of spirit, creating an ego-free environment by sheer example, and always had a warm gaze and a strong embrace to share. His large arms would descend on my shoulders and give them a squeeze that relieved me of tensions I did not realize I was holding. Chadwick's hands were strong enough to carry the weight of the film and free enough to grasp mine when I needed it. He was impeccable with his word. I never heard him complain, and there were definitely some things worth complaining about. I think he understood the power of words and chose to manifest power through his word. He used his mouth to build, to edify, never to break. And he used it to tell some regrettably lame dad jokes. He practiced not going against himself. He seemed to really love himself. He expressed who he really was, even when it meant he didn't smile when you thought he should. He accepted himself, and perhaps that's why he was capable of loving so many so deeply. And he used his body in every way he could. He did his own stunts, drummed at his own parties, danced many a night away, mastered martial arts, the list goes on. He loved and honored and respected that body, doing many more with it than most. In so doing, he took the rest to be alive, fully alive. So it seems that it was life that gave up on Chadwick long before Chadwick gave up on life. When I was around Chadwick, I wanted to be better, less petty, more purposeful. He was filled by love, not fear. He moved quietly, deliberately, and without imposing himself or his ideas on others. And he also made damn sure that his life meant something. He was so unwavering about that. He cared so deeply about humanity, about black people, about his people. He activated our pride by pushing through and working with such high purpose in films he chose to commit to. Chadwick, he made the infinite his home. We are all charged by his work as a result, by his presence in our lives. His power lives on and will reverberate the generations to come. He used his life force to tell meaningful stories, and now we tell his. Chadwick's death is something that I can neither take it nor take in my pride right now. Perhaps with time, I'm going to take my time, and in honor, I promise not to waste my time. I hope you will do the same. My deepest condolences to his family, friends, and his loving wife, Simone, from whom I had his phrase articulated resonantly. Thanks very much for watching. I've been Maurice Chol. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, just go down to the button below.